If you do this the wrong way, don't tell people you watch my channel. Tell them you watch something else. Let's begin with the video.
The strategies I'm gonna teach you today are the strategies that everyone unconsciously uses when they get somebody to fall in love. These are the strategies that whenever you're not interested in someone, you end up making them fall in love. And it's kind of perplexing. Why is it that when we don't want them, they want us back? Well, it's because you unconsciously master the art of not chasing to get them to chase when you're not interested. And truly, the real difference here is not in what you know, but it's truly just a mentality. It's truly a mentality. So today I'm gonna show you how to chase without chasing. I'll be honest with you, this is what the most attractive people do. The most attractive people get people to fall in love with them and they don't even know it. And if you consciously know exactly what they're doing, you would actually apply this. And the beauty about this is that this allows you to show somebody interest without looking bad in front of other people, okay? So let's begin with the video. And don't forget, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and there you'll be able to book a one-on-one phone call with me where I can show you how to use these strategies. Look, man, this lady is chasing this guy too much, okay? She's creeping him out. So y'all got to learn these strategies or else y'all going to make me look bad telling people you watch my channel, okay? So with that being said, click in the description down below. And don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this video, check out my course, The Feminine Woman. It's a course that I created. It's a self-help course for women to help them set and achieve goals and to help you guys embrace your inner masculine without losing your femininity. And if you guys want something that kind of similar to this, it's actually the psychological game of attraction. It's a course that I created for women who are single who want to do this, okay? So let's begin. So the first thing I want you to realize is that, and the first thing I want you to know is don't hide how you feel. Si quieres, te mueve aquí también. ¿Entiendes? Too many people date with too much carefulness, too much anxiety, right? And what happens is that the strategies I'm gonna teach you, if you are too anxious to get their validation, you're not gonna do it, right? And that's why when you don't care about the person, you do this because you actually start to do things you usually wouldn't do when you like the person, okay? So don't try to hide it. This strategy is really, you non-verbally show someone you like them. And the beauty about being non-verbal is that if they accuse you of liking them, you can always back away and say, no, I didn't. In fact, this is what teasers do. Every guy knows that some of the most addictive women are teasers. The issue with teasers is that they don't give up shit, okay? They don't give up the pum pum, if I'm being honest with you. But we could get the benefits of the teasers if you're genuinely interested in someone, right? So this is perfect for those who fear rejection, but I want you to take a step a little bit closer and allow yourself to show how you feel. And if you're an avoidant Terminator ass motherfucker, then you're gonna struggle with this, okay? So remember, this is the first way that you get a person to chase is that you show them that they have already won you over. You don't tell them that because a lot of you guys get creepy when you talk about it. You show them through a look. You give them okay, so she got to stop with this evil fucking look. She got to be more nice and more non-creepy, right? You give them a look. So that means that when you talk to them, you intentionally give them a look every now and then, like you prolong eye contact. You allow them to see you looking at them from a distance, right? And you might say, oh my God, I'm showing too much interest. Well, you got to realize if they like you, if they find you physically attractive, they're going to start liking you. Why? Well, because when people know that you like them, they like you back. And this has been shown through a lot of studies. It's the reciprocity principle. If you find me attractive and we're on the same level, the knowledge that you like me makes me like you more. Just the knowledge that you find me attractive, you become more attracted to them. So you could start with a look. And again, a look can mean anything. But if it's a look of attraction, it's enough to penetrate their consciousness, but it's also enough to create some doubts. That's why I don't want you to tell them verbally. I want you to look at them and let them guess it. The more they're guessing how you feel, the more powerful the strategy is, right? So that's one thing. The next thing is proximity. The closer you are to them, the more they're gonna start to get the hint. You gotta realize is that when you get physically close to someone or try to sit close to them, you're communicating that you like them. But again, it's enough for you to have the benefit of the doubt. This strategy is all about showing them, I like you. And too many people are afraid of that. The reason why they're afraid of that is because they're going after people that's outside of their league. And that's why it seems like it's difficult. But if you do this on someone who's in your league, and if you want to, if they're not in your league, well, then, as a woman, you got to work out on something, you know what I'm saying? But if they're in your league, this strategy works. And I prefer this. And the beauty about it is that this strategy also reveals the ones that are not interested or the ones with a lot of ego. This is not going to work on them. And I'll be honest with you, you don't want it to work on them. With these types of people, they're a headache to be with. There's too much psychological cost to be with them. So it's best when you find people like that to walk away from them, right? So remember, you give them a look, and then after that, proximity, okay? The next, after you're close, let's just say you guys go to school together or work together, is physical touch. Now, don't get sued. But again, it's the physical touch. And again, it has to be in a polite way. It has to be in a way that's like goes with the work, goes with whatever you're doing, like just light touches that are not too creepy. What this does is that by you touching a guy, if they find you genuinely attractive, it'll reverberate throughout their whole body. But it has to be a slight touch. You can't grab his dick, okay? You can't grab his dick. That's just inappropriate, all right? Now, the next way is once you do that, you learn to back off. Oh no, my fault. The next thing is being available. They're gonna start to get the hint, okay? The next thing is that if they do talk to you and you talk to them, don't seem too busy. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, nothing communicates you're not interested in being busy. You communicating that you're not too busy is literally saying, I like you. Once again, the reciprocity principle. If they're in your league, they're going to like you more if you do this. Now, the next thing you want to do is, and again, this sounds so obvious to you guys, but there's a reason why women do this naturally. And that's just laughing at their jokes. And the reason why women do this naturally is because a lot of the times you don't just laugh at their jokes. You're reacting because you find them attractive. You're reacting to their value, right? And this validates a man. If he finds you physically attractive and he knows you like him and he knows that he makes you laugh, I promise you, it's flattering. And these are the types of things that causes them to like you more. Now, the next thing is vulnerability. Don't be afraid to show that you get shy around them. Don't be afraid to show that, they affect you, right? Don't be afraid to talk to them and tell them about things that are bothering you. What it does is that it allows them to also, if he likes you, he's going to reciprocate it. Now, all of this we're not verbally telling them you like them. All you're doing is showing them to them. Now, once you do all of this, the next stage is to all of a sudden go cold. Back off. Take all of this out and back off and see what happens. If you've done it right and it's been a few weeks and you back off, you'll notice that they're going to start to make up the difference. So, for example, if you, let's just say this is like from 1 to 100, right? This is you and this is him, right? Let's just say you were given effort at this much and he was given effort at this much, to make up the difference. And now you're giving up this much effort. What he should do is make up for your effort. What What sometimes happens also is that they also minimize the effort. If this happens, it means they're not interested. But if you minimize the effort, what they should do is not stay here. It's actually they go up even more. You minimize the effort even more, and they start fully chasing. It's really, it sounds very subtle, but this is a very natural process that, like, it's almost like putting a beaver in your house. He's gonna start trying to build a dam, right? This natural process is something that if you give this to anyone who is in your league, they're gonna grow attracted to you. And this is so much better than y'all going freaking creepy ass mode, responding on time, doing spinner roonies and double monkey backflips for the guy. And then telling people you watch my channel. This is more subtle. This is more classy. Now, one thing I forgot to include is the physical. Make sure you show something. Now, don't go out here like you're about to fucking do a spin move on the stripping pole, but show some physical, right? If you got nice legs, show something. Just show one thing, right? You don't have to show the whole body. You can zoom in here, right? If you have nice legs, if you have nice boobs, don't show the whole thing. Just draw some cleavage right here, right? Let's just say you got, oh shit, this is the clavicle, right? The boobs, okay, boom, right here, right? Yeah, here, okay, right? Just show this, right? A lot of motherfuckers just go all in, like Jesus Christ, like you're almost showing something that's inappropriate. And the guys you're gonna get are not gonna be the type of guys you got. You want to show something, but then if this is the provocative area, everything else here is modest. Right? You don't want to be you don't want to show like you're hungry for this area, right? You're everywhere is modest except in one area, right? And this is how you do it. So remember, okay? Your mentality matters, because if you can't control your emotions and it's not working, you're gonna say, fuck what Father Alex says, I'm gonna start chasing. You can't do that type of stuff. Okay? Remember, you gotta do it non-verbally. Don't tell them you like them. If they text you, it's fine. But just sound professional, sound normal. But the only difference is that you're available and they're fucking funny, even though they're not funny, right? Don't hide how you feel. And that means don't hide it non-verbally. Show it non-verbally, but hide it verbally. Give them a look. From time to time, be normal, and then let them catch you staring. Let them catch you looking at him in a different way to get them to say, what the fuck was that look? Okay? And then go back to normal. And this is pretty much about teasing. So remember, you gotta sit close to them from time to time, physical touch to stimulate his body, right? Be available. Be available. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta be there and sit like a fucking statue. Laugh at their jokes, right? They're a bunch of comedians. Be vulnerable so that they can also open up. Find something that you need their help in. Say, hey, can you help me with this? Help me with that. Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you some advice? Let them feel like you're opening up. And if they like you, they're going to open up a little bit more. And above all, once they've gotten used to this, back off. Go code. Let them question. Let them ask, what's going on? Why is she acting this way? Why is she doing this? And what you want to see is them put more effort. And then go back to normal. And you'll see that they'll like you more. This is the non-evil, non-going to hell type of strategy. If you do this, you definitely can tell God that you watch my channel, talk to Jehovah about me. It's totally fine. And these strategies work, man. I've seen it work on me. I've seen it work on other clients. I've noticed me doing it without even noticing it. It's a strategy that works. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org so that you guys can apply these strategies. And don't forget, we're not having no more 50% off. Check out my courses, Psychological Game of Attraction, and all the other courses by clicking in the description down below. And I'm selling my Da Vinci painting. Venga, amigo, rápido. I'm selling, y asegúrate que el brillo va a cambiar. I'm selling my Da Vinci paintings. This one, I'm selling for $1,000. I did it myself. It's with oil paint, it's with watercolor. And this one is just made. It was done by my student. And this one we're selling it for $300. It's oil. It's of Leonardo da Vinci. And every painting that's done by me is over $1,000. Like this one was done by me is $1,000. There's also a painting of Mu Dang over here. This was done by my student. That's $300. So you guys can click on the description down below. I think I'll post a comment, and there you guys can purchase it if you guys want to. And yeah, man, support me as an artist, man. Don't just support me as a YouTuber, man. That would really make me happy. All right, take care.